What up? How you doing, man? Got a little farm pond today. See if we can trick something. Use an old poop bait. We hear and see a lot of bluegill. So if that looking for bass fails, we can always go for bluegill. What's up, Bennett? How's it going, dude? Appreciate you joining the stream and talking to me, brother. Oh, she is not deep. Might have to go for bluegill. Right into the limb. Right into the limb. Dang it. Blew up the spot. Those bluegill are getting down with it though. We're gonna have to change to something smaller. We can catch some gilly boys because they ain't hitting this at all. At all. They're under that tree. Big time though. I got one messing with me right now. Sap sucker. They're in the shade. I'm trying to eat it. I put something on so maybe they would leave my bait alone, but they're not. Change it to a swim bait. Big 'em swim bait. Maybe we can find a big one. Big one, you know? What up, Denny? How's it going? The bluegill are smacking though, dude. They just we will be fishing for bluegill before the end of the day. Maybe we can catch a big one with the big fish, big bait, you know? Just gonna go down right down the bank with this swim bait for now. Sheesh. We're right on the road too. What up, dog? Frog fishing, eh? You lucky devil. I haven't had no luck yet today, but I caught a 4-pounder yesterday, so we're looking for the big. I might put on an old top water here in a little bit. Try my luck with that. Just gotta find them. We know they're in here. Caught a few. Before, not today. We know it's hot though. Big 'em swim bait. Negative so far. Not even a bite. So we're just gonna fish around the edge real quick. Get a feel for it. I don't think they want a hard-bodied swim bait. I don't think so. Well, not looking good. All right, we're gonna change to top water. And wacky. We gotta catch something, right? I can't I can't see anybody's chat. Oh, Carlo. This is Western Kentucky. Effer. Yeah, it's a private pond. Uh-oh. Found a lure, though. Come here. Come here. I want that lure right there. I want that lure, boy. Give me that lure. Give me that lure. Jesus, he embedded that sucker. Walmart brand whopper plopper. That's what we're gonna put on, but it ain't nearly as big. Come here. Alrighty then. Let's try out our whopper plopper, eh? Not nearly as big. Alright. We're already hung up in ourselves. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. All right in a bush. Come on. Thank you. Little fish took it under. I didn't even see it. It's been a bluegill. Hit that wop, plop. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Don't be scared. Slow moving meal right there. Something hit it. Messed me up. Bluegill hit it, popped it just right to get the line over the dang hook. About to go to some small bait, catch a bluegill because I want to catch a fish and I don't care what the fish it is. Bummer. I have high hopes though. We're gonna hang in there. That looked like a bass. Darn. I need a new whopper flopper. Mine's sick. About 2 years old, so kind of wear out. Oh, got a bluegill. You'd think them bass would be up shallow chasing bluegill. But I've yet to find them. Where you at though? Well, all right then. We shall adapt and overcome. Right? Right. Right. Bum, 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 bum. All right, sorry I'm ignoring y'all. I just can't see the chat. What up, S? Walter, Kelly, Lucas, what up? Charles, how you doing, man? How y'all doing? All right, we're about to catch some bluegill. Hopefully. If not, we're gonna change again. We're gonna figure out what they want. A good cast. Where these sapsuckers at, boys? Where they at? Little bass. Little bitty bass. Oh. First of the day, though, so you win that prize, homeboy. Jesus, right. Grow up to be big and strong, young one. Bink. Little bitty one. Broke the skunk. We'll take any bass. We don't care. Figure out what they want, man. We're not doing too good at the puzzle right now. Looks like we're gonna have to go something else. Deflente. Okay, okay. Trying to figure them out. All right, put a little hook on. Would be like that. All right. Well, if I could tie a knot, we could catch a fish. There we go. Maybe. Oh man, I'm sweating. I'm gonna go to the shade. There's that. A thing of Cinco's. Anybody watching this crazy stuff? Not skunk, baby. I have no idea, Charles. You smoke a belt, maybe? I couldn't tell you. I drive, or I do a bush hog for work, but that's to my extent of mowing expertise. All right, wacky, small, swim bait, and a wop plop. I was really hoping that wop plop would get nailed right out the gate, but it didn't. All right. Shoot, I'm sweating. Surprised my phone ain't overheated yet. See some bluegill moving. Nothing. They're up in the shallows though, big time. Him having a good old time. A little bitty. All right, bring out the wacky. Where the bass at? Crap. Can't even cast today. Golly, bouncing off the freaking lake.
Maybe a crawl? Figure out what they want. I would hook right into that.
Get me out of here. Dang, boys.
You're looking good. Safety switch? Yeah, probably.
I don't think you're supposed to do that, Charles. Come on now.
You would think these bass would be up close to these bluegill. What are you at though? Bluegill over there.
Oh, what's a bluegill? No, what's a bass?
A little bitty one. Come here. Sweet cheeks.
Number two, little bass. It's okay. It's all right. That was not a gilly boy.
Let's go over there and toss around.
Maybe they are up in the shallows. I'm not throwing enough into the showers. Hey,
That sounded like a pretty good little smack. All kinds of bluegill beds. Where are you at, boys?
Damn.
What are we thinking? Chatter? How deep this little pond is. Not deep right there. Where they at though? Where they at though? All right, boys. Let's try the chatter. Got to be something in here worth biting. Yeah, we're not deep at all. Not right there, anyways. About 6 feet deep. I'm counting. Probably struggle the most in the dead of winter and the beginning of summer. Like I just don't know what to do. End up tying on 10 different things. I do good with fry. Find the fry, find some fish. Oh, got one. He's good. Oh, he spit me. That was a two. That was a 2-pounder. Chatter. Moving. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Missed him. How do I do that? How do you do that? Dang, that's a 2-pounder. You see him jump up like that? That was a good jump. Smart fish. We're gonna rip lips now. Tried the gentle and got burned. So now we're gonna send them to the moon if we get a chance. That was cool though. Little bass. I just threw poop bait over top of him too when I first came around. So why didn't he hit the poop? He did not want the poop. He didn't want the old whopper plopper either. Both went right above him. I fished this little piece pretty dang good. Got another one. He ain't bad. He ain't like the golly, he spit me again. Bummer, dude. Well, we know they want moving. A dull hook? No, it's not dull. They jumping and they getting out of jail free, man. Pretty cool to watch them jump though. Not cool when you want to give them a little touchy touch. Oh, he was following. He was following. Dang it. Why were you so slow? Something right there. I need to switch to something that don't vibrate. I don't know. It's doing pretty good. It's getting their attention. But hey, what up, Steven? How's everybody doing? Appreciate y'all joining the stream and talking to me. Appreciate that very much. Figured something be on this little bank right here. But I figured wrong. Oh, clip something. I mean, my only opportunities, and I done blew it. Done blew it, son. Who would have thunk they want a chatterbait right now? Old chatterbait. Always the chatterbait. I wonder if there's any catfish in here. That'd have to be, right? Old farm pond. All right, now it went bing, bing, boom with the chatter there for a second, and then now it's just nothing.
Dadgummit. Now they just stopped. Just stopped all of a sudden, guys. It's been a minute since I threw the chatterbait, actually. I don't know why. I always catch fish with it. Just kind of get bored of some things and put them away and forget about them, I guess. Something hit it. Got him. Yeah, I can get a little one. Hook, hook a little one perfect, you know? Yeah, you wasn't going nowhere, boy. Well, biggest of the day. He's a dink, but, you know, a fish. He's skinny. You need to eat, buddy. Sorry I teased you. It's a good meal. I don't know what that was. That felt fishy, though. It's a little deeper over here.
We're not catching them like we want to, but we are getting a few bites here and there, so you can't really complain too awful much, huh? We are going to make one more go around, and then we'll probably be done. Bluegill? Definitely. What is going on? A good sized bluegill. They are not in the shallows. They must be right off the shallows, kind of deep. The bluegill are definitely in the shallows. Ooh, that shade feels good. Jeez. Chill out here for a minute. Appreciate y'all watching. 35 likes. Hell yeah. Thank you very much. Go around here and see if we can. There's got to be a bass over here tormenting these bluegill. There's got to be. That's where I'd be if I was a bass. Even if I wasn't hungry, I'd be headbutting them or something, messing with them. Little bitty one. You'd think they'd be right here, dude. So many bluegill. But there ain't. It's like they got an unspoken truce. Bummer. Onward. Suckers are going crazy up there in the shallows, though. I'm gonna go around one more time, and that'd be it. It's hot. I gotta go do some weed eating. We ain't catching the fish like we want to catch the fish. That bluegill? It is. Big old bluegill, though. Big old bluegill. Jeez, man. What's the odds of catching one of you, the little swimmer boy? Cowards. Cowards. Where we hung that little 2-pounder. Where you at, though? Ah, having something else following it. Having a bunch of follows. Got something this time. Get down. Ain't not bad. Yeah, is that 2-pounder we saw? He gave us another chance, boys.
Yeah. Ah,
Not a bad little boy right here. Yeah, he's skinny. We're gonna have to eat something. But there we go. Big fish of the day. Boink. Thank you, buddy. Thank you very much. You are my hero, baby. That is the fourth fish we've caught. I would like to catch 4 more. He just barely hit it. My bad. Make sure ain't nothing else shallow on us. Giving us a little tricky trick. There's got to be some more pretty good sized fish in here. They have a lot of forage to be getting fat on. Looks like they all coming off the spawn because they're it's pretty skinny. Where you at, buddy? Where you at? You little sapsucker, you. Oh, what was that? Oh, it came back? Oh, man. How are you not getting hooked? That was crazy. He hit it like 3 times, didn't get hooked either time. Dang, man. Thought for sure we was gonna do a little better here. Especially when we caught that 2-pounder. I figured, all right, he gave us another shot. Maybe the other two we missed give us a shot. That's wild. Ah, man, I don't know what's up. Feeling like some fish hitting it. That was definitely a fish. What is going on? What is going on, man? They just grabbing my tail? No way. All of them just so happen to be grabbing the tail. Bad hook sets? Most likely. We're gonna burn it now. Give them less time to react. There's a little one. Came all the way up to the kayak. Guess it was just little ones hitting. Oh, shack shuckers. Ye old shack shuckers. Oh, bummer. A boomer. Feels like a bunch of little bitty fish. Well, boys, we have just periods, moments of bunches of bites, and then we go back to nothing. So I don't know. They definitely want something moving today, don't they? In the middle. Well, we know there's a 2-pounder in here. Ah, got another one. Oh, he was good. Golly, I'm fumbling today, man. I'm fumbling today. That was another 2-pounder probably. What up, firearms? Nightcrawler would probably be it. I got the Jobbins Sierra series. It's a light action rod. It goes really good with BFS. I love it. It's really it's more on the expensive side, you know. I think it's like $180, but it's awesome. I love it. I got it on the Art Gravity BFS. I also like it. It sounds and feels clunky, but it reels smooth and casts smooth. So, and I have been throwing a wacky and have got nothing because I tried that a while ago. I missed that 2-pounder and threw that wacky out there and nothing. And my kayak is a U10, New Canoe U10, 10 foot, 10 inches. I think it's 41, 42, 43 inches wide. I can't remember really, but it's super stable, dude. See, I can stand up without, like, I don't worry. I fish up here like this all the time. I love this kayak. I have no bad things to say about it. Nothing. I think that fish was bigger than the 2-pounder. Damn it. But yeah, I'm still outfitting it. I need an anchor and, a motor would be nice. And, all the farkles, the fun stuff. But other than that, man, I love it. I can't wait to get on a river. That was probably 2 and some change. That fish probably was. And a good thing about Dobbins is they did recently just sell out to a bigger company, but I did break my rod. It wasn't the rod's fault. And customer service was pretty easy, man. They were pretty nice about it. Of course, you got to pay, the installment fee or whatever, but they were pretty fast about it. They weren't super quick, but it's a big company, so can't really complain about that. That big fish was right. I mean, right on the bank. Wild. Big old bluegill right there. It's hiding up underneath the grass falling into the lake. It's hiding up underneath it. Came out and smacked the old chatterbait. So there's two 2-pounders in this little lake. Always fish your farm lakes. Usually it's pretty easy to get permission. A lot of farmers don't care as long as you're not, rutting up anything, tearing anything up. What time is it? 4 o'clock. Today's Thursday. Yeah, live bait's cheating, man. Live bait's cheating, dude. You have to fool the fish with your ninja-like capabilities. Only time worms are acceptable is river fishing. That's it. Fight me about it. Dang, that was going to be a better fish. Bummer. That's two 2-pounders in here. I wonder what else is in here. All right, I think it's time to go. I think it's time to go. What up, on price tag on what on the kayak? 1650 MSRP, I think. I think after taxes and stuff is a little 17 and some change, I want to say. Yes. Yes, it did hurt the pocketbook. It did, but dude, I really like it. I really like it. I mean, if you're only going to get out 6 or 7 times a year, yeah, don't spend the money on it. But I mean, I get out 6 or 7 times a week, so I'm putting it through its paces. I am. I really like it. Mostly do lakes though. As soon as the water level gets down and rivers and creeks get clear, I'm hitting some moving water. I'll let you know about that. You'll probably watch it on live. All right, we got to go. I gotta go weedy. Golly, a little bitty one. Little ones are following like crazy. I bet I could put on a small swim bait and do some damage. I'm getting a bunch of follows. All right, we are done. Today was off day for me, man. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't know what happened. I couldn't catch a. I couldn't keep them hooked for nothing. For nothing, man. Nothing. Nada. Oh well, that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, boys. It's fun watching them jump, though. That was a lot of fun. All all kinds of different ways. I switch it up on the chatterbait, try to figure out what they want. I slow, steady retrieve, then I speed up, or I just burn it, or I pop it like a jig, or I go and stop, and then slow, go and stop. It's kind of spazzed out the way I do it. And then if I'm catching fish, then whatever way is doing is working. That's the way I start doing it. Appreciate y'all for watching, though.
Makes me feel good.
Hee. Yep. But that's it, boys. Dudes. Girl. That's it. 91 minutes. That ain't too bad of a live. All right. Appreciate y'all. See you later.